Listen, you want a new motor, you're looking for that new vehicle, carfinancerus.com. Good credit or bad credit, they'll find you the solution. They also source and find a vehicle for you. It's your one-stop shop for getting that new red. Yeah? Finance provider, HP and PCP, all covered. Carfinancerus.com.
Shh. Winners talking.
Man,
Hey, all I know is I'm gonna punch up my man. I say, Ras. Hey,
that's why they call man
savage for real.
That's why they call
No,
savage.
savage.
That was Isaac Chamberlain, bro.
Yeah.
Huh?
No down.
Say again?
That was Isaac Chamberlain.
That's
Is it?
That
Yeah.
Isaac Chamberlain. What's he saying?
Asking me about someone who I don't really remember who the shoot was, but I remember just being slightly on him, and I can't remember why.
All right.
No real reason.
All right. All right. This is recording though. Still.
Yeah.
You saying that's
we'll
good,
cut
yeah?
that, we'll cut
But no, that's all right. But we heard from time. I heard you had hands from time, no, Dad. We say you got them hands.
I think I lost them, maybe.
Nah, man, they're there, bro.
They say the
Muscle
power's the
memory,
last
bro.
thing to go.
Muscle memory.
Nah, I was punching today. I still got it, but like
got
not
it.
like
Not like you had.
it's not. You know, like you punching after you move. That's all. That's all
yeah,
gone.
that's
trying to do one of them boxing things.
This fight's got to be over in 3 minutes. I think nowadays.
3 minutes. That's all. That's not.
But
That's
even
a long time.
even that's
before then.
Quicker than that.
Are you trying to do the boxing thing now?
No. He's the big man. He ain't doing all of that again. Are you gonna do it for the bag?
Do you know what? It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because it goes against
Oh man,
Sky. No, not even what man's trying to do at Sky, but the bag's the bag.
The bag is the bag.
The bag's the
But
bag.
the sky bag. Is it there? What's the sky bag saying?
Do you know what? Do you know what's crazy? Yeah? I don't know. Nobody. If I'm being totally honest, no one pays me more than I pay me. So like the bags are weird. Bags are a bit weird. Like I don't really see bags like that. Like if I lost a bag, it doesn't do the same
You're
thing.
doing your
to
thing
me. Yeah.
regardless, so everything's a
Yeah.
bonus. In our
Yeah, so
world.
it ain't nothing. You're in. Yeah, I get it. I totally
Yeah.
with that.
So like because of that though, I'm not jumping at the bag, the fighting bag. I probably should though, because it's not gonna be there forever.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
You might have to give someone.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
hands. You might have to give someone the hands at some point.
Call them man out quickly.
Call 'em
let
man
them
out.
know.
But you know, like there's whispers, so you start calling man out, and they know like the whispers make sense. I gotta wait for someone to come for me.
Yeah. Have you heard anything in the grapevine yet?
No.
Nah, no one don't.
Nah. But maybe they're just not really. I'm also not a big enough draw. Maybe. You know, like these that are trying to fight.
Let's say you're a big.
No, like you
But
get
maybe
it.
I
but,
know
like,
what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I maybe
on
don't know that
paper,
you're on it like
Paper.
that.
I know what you mean.
yeah, on paper, like I might not like what 40,000 followers or something. But you know, like there's like people out there that's got 400,000. I've never heard of them.
I know what you're saying.
But that's the
Yeah.
one that they'll want to fight. kind
That's
of
the
thing.
one
Yeah.
they want to fight. Yeah. All right. But anyway, yeah, Dan's got them hands, and if anyone wants smoke, they can get it.
Come on.
He's saying for the right price. For the right
Yeah.
price as well, because
Yeah,
business
no.
is business.
Business
He's not
is
saying he wants to
business.
just go and smack people up. He's saying business is business. If if it's paying, then Dan will turn up and throw hands. Anyway, we're in Winners Talking podcast.
Come on.
It's Pound Sterling, the hustler, Big PS.
There.
Co-host as always, Big Dougie Doug.
There.
You blessed?
Yeah, man.
Highly favoured?
Highly favoured.
Come on now, you
Yes,
mean.
Get me. You know?
Special guest, as you've already heard us speaking, you've already seen him on cam. One and only Savage
Come
Dan.
on, my bro. Thanks for having me, man.
One of the originals.
Come on.
Part of that whole HC pod movement. Media relations for boxer and all of that.
No one knows what it means. Not even me.
I get the general idea of what it means.
Yeah.
I get the general idea.
Just be about.
It's a yeah.
Be about.
Be
Do the
about
stuff.
and
do
talk
some
the
stuff.
thing.
Yeah.
You understand? Man stepped in from Adam Smith and all of that.
I spoke to Adam Smith the other day.
You spoke to them names there. You're talking
That's
to
the
me, yeah?
big. That's the.
What's he
that's
saying?
The man, you know.
You lot all clown Adam Smith with the kids in the basement talking all them joke there. But if you allow Adam Smith, man, the man is very good at what he does, and he ain't no weirdo, man.
I
You lot
think
banter
he's
him
the
too
best.
much.
I think he's the best at what he does. Seriously,
Superb
I think he's
salesman.
he's been the best. Like I've grown up
salesman.
watching boxing. That voice is synonymous. He's synonymous with boxing. I hear the voice. I'm expecting a good fight.
Yeah. Why did he walk away? Or was it the transition?
Nah, it's not a transition. Like it's like it's complicated issues like health comes first. Or
always.
And then flipping, hopefully we see him back. Like that's one of my favorite people in boxing. I'm serious.
Yeah. 100%. I believe you still. I know you're saying it from a real place. Oh, take a moment. Shout out Hoodrich. You lot have been getting onto Hoodrich too much.
I know.
No, not you. Dad, I've gone defensive. Not you, Dad. Not you. Hold on. I didn't set you up. I didn't bring you here for this. Dad was like, who? He thought it was a setup. Nah, you lot got onto them. I saw all the stuff on the blog, so I got my team to hit up the people at Hoodrich, send over some stuff. I said, I'm going to support Doug. I hit Doug with the tracksuit and all of that. We've been supporting Hoodrich. You lot need to start. Listen, if you like certain bits, don't like certain bits, that's your opinion. I'm not saying everything that goes in you have to like it, but let's just give some support. The man's providing for people, the man's giving opportunities, the man's put himself in a position to make things happen. He's got himself into big stores, JD, so on, and much more. And some of the bits are real nice. I like this. You like your tracksuit's looking bossy, like. He sent over some nice bits, appreciated as always. But shout out Hoodrich, shout out Ben Jart, shout out the up and comer, shout out Vanity London, all these little ones coming up as well, man. Big up every time. But let's get back to Savage Dan. So yeah, how did you get the Sky Sports set up there, bro?
Do you know what?
Oh, we didn't have to let no man give you top because all that mad. We're gonna get to that.
Hey, listen, you know me. I'm a man. I dig my heels in and I'll hold my corner, bro.
Okay, yeah.
You see me? I won't shy away from what I said, bro. I
know you're not. That's why I said we're gonna get to it.
I meant it, bro. I said I'm going last.
So you're saying, whoa. I hope you understand what you're really saying there. You really understand what you're saying there?
I'm saying, I'm like Muhammad Ali. I'm like water, bro. I'm fluid. I'm saying, if all you lot decide, all right, cool, yeah, it's acceptable. Let's
when
run
you say all you lot, make it clear it's not us.
I'm saying the man them. I'm saying whatever.
It's your man.
No, it's the man. It's hypothetical.
Hypothetical man them. You
know that? Yeah, I don't know who diced up that.
He said it's edited.
It was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, so it didn't go like that?
I asked the question, how am I answering it within 15 seconds? You see the look on my face? I've been contemplating that for minutes. I don't know how they did that. It went up to 30 billion. It was a consortium deal, bro. Everyone had to be in or no one gets no bread. They got complex.
You better.
They missed out the whole. They missed out everything.
They
missed out everything.
Yeah.
Missed out everything. But it stands. I say, if you lots all go first so that no one hasn't got any talk for me, then we have a deal.
I know you're joking, though. I know you're joking. It's bants, people. It's bants.
It's always bants.
It's bants.
Come on, man.
And you're never getting that deal. Let's be honest, bro.
All right, but suppose you did. No, it's like man. I'm trying to kind of.
Yeah, you're trying to swim.
But you're saying fuck that.
I'm
pay me. You're saying fuck you, pay me.
I'm saying, like, there's been nights where I've been out all night, up to no good, come home with £90. Now you're offering me.
Because do you know the?
Say Jeff
for those that don't know. For those that don't know.
Jeff Bezos.
No, for those that don't know, because Nicholas is like laughing, but you don't really know what's going on. What was the proposition?
I know Nicholas.
Would you get neck off a man for 10 mil?
And your comment was the wildest line.
What?
It was maybe the most sensible thing ever said, bro.
Why is it the most sensible thing ever said?
If you, man, do it first. The pressure's off me.
So now
that's why you're gonna do it. That's why you're down, innit? You basically said, I'm down.
Decide.
That's what you basically
I'm saying,
said.
you lot decide. You lot decide.
You should have
it's
said
not
you
acceptable.
lot decide, brother. You didn't say you lot decide. You basically said, I'm down. But after you, though, bro. That's
I'm only responsible for what I said.
He was in the room as well, Carl. I want some accountability. He was in the room because you, man, took it so deep.
100%. I know Specs was there.
Yeah. I don't know where Specs came from.
Specs was there.
Specs burst in, bro. Business.
No one's even worried about what Specs said. He said yes.
Yeah, and got a pass.
No one's missed.
And got a pass.
No one's mentioned that.
Skipped out. Got paid out. And
no one's ever said it.
No, it is. The way he said it threw people. I heard it clear though, but the way he said it, it's like it spun everyone. But that, you
they missed that part. No one talks about the yes.
Because Specs, he got away with it.
That's it.
The
only look, and it's because of my face. I had a guilt. I had a look at my face. I was just like, man. Like, I knew. Like, you know when you know the camera's on you and you're just like, oh, shit. It's like I knew.
Yeah.
I knew it was a big moment from then. So
That's what it. No. You man are professionals in this thing. You don't know when there's a moment, and that's. I'm still gonna go back to the premise that you're bantering, innit?
100% I'm back.
Right. I'm gonna stick to man's bantering, innit? But even though he keeps spinning because he keeps going back to like, but he's bantering. You lot know how to make the most out of a moment, and you lot know, you lot are pros. You lot have been doing this a long time. How to make and you're comfortable to run joke on yourself, which is part of the thing. Sometimes people can take this thing too seriously.
Yeah.
I'm I guilty of that? I don't know. I'm just how I am.
He's guilty of it.
You think? But all right, check this. Am I any? Check this though. Tell this. Everyone in the room. Am I any different out of this room?
Nah.
There you go. So that's just my persona in general. So unless I'm gonna start acting, so it's a catch-22. But
no, but 100%. Some people like it's not even that guilty of it. It's just that some people don't mind like putting themselves in a situation where they can run joke on themselves.
Yeah.
Some people they just don't run joke on
And
themselves,
also,
but it don't mean they don't mind. Because I know if man run
won't
joke
let
on P,
the room won't let you.
Sometimes the room won't let you hold your like. There's no space at Filthy for you to not be able to hold jokes.
yeah.
You're gonna if you can't hold
You
corn,
have to hold jokes.
then that's what you're getting corn for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a normal friendship group, like anyone's insecurities, anything like that, you still that you're careful with people's actual real life problems. Not at Filthy, bro.
Like you see man,
You let us know about your real life problems.
On it, you see man getting corned for getting serious, or
Man will
man
get
trying
corned
to
for,
balance the situation.
your wife left you, now you're getting corned.
But brother, but
Nothing to do with football.
There's nothing to do with nothing.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
You lost
though.
your job. Now you're on the ropes. Like, man, they're just on you. Like, it's
Yeah.
just, any slip-ups are on you.
But that's real life though, because that's the rules that man grew up in.
Yeah.
That's how you'd get it with your cousins and your uncles.
Yeah.
and all of
Yeah,
that.
on the
So
block,
that's
yeah,
why.
yeah.
So in that side of things, no man, that's how man. That's the banter I'm used to. That's the kind of banter we have in here.
Yeah.
The banter we have in here, man, ain't really had them money to get neck conversations though.
Yeah,
What
I
you
don't
man
know.
saying?
Yeah,
though?
that don't really
Doug,
get-
what you saying?
That
You
don't
gotta
really get
blame
brought up here.
Steve-O for that, you know, because that's a Steve-O kind of
Steve-O.
convo.
Yeah, that's a Steve-O kind
get
of
me,
convo.
that's it. That's
Yeah,
what-
we don't really. Them conversations don't really pop up.
You don't
man.
really pop up. They don't really pop up. You know what I mean? It's not something.
You know what I mean?
Not really coming up.
Yeah, man. We'll talk about.
Now the man, what was the one that?
Rubber man for Saturday.
Nah, remember the one that we asked about? Certain man, I won't say because he's not here, but certain man, would you do the front cover of the of what would you say?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the title of
yeah,
the
yeah,
magazine.
yeah, yeah.
And you're gonna do the cover of that naked for an M, and certain man was like, I'm doing that for like 50, 60 bags.
No way!
Yeah. But he said it with chest.
Yeah.
He said it with
Yeah.
chest.
Certain man said they've been doing.
Because he said there's nothing wrong with that. He
Certain man
goes,
said they've been doing it.
Yeah.
I say 60 quid.
He said, give me 60
Certain man
quid.
said they've
I'll
been
do
doing that for a
He said
change.
he'd do that for 60 quid. Because he said,
See, I think that's madder. But do you know what it is? I don't know how to judge what's where. Like, do you know what it is? I gotta take the money into consideration. I have to. Now, 60 bags and 10 M's, this is worlds away, bro.
Worlds apart.
And the offense is worlds apart. Yeah.
well,
But as in that-
I'm just letting you
closer
finish.
one.
I'm just looking at you waiting for you to finish.
Yeah,
where
because
you're
you know
going
it,
with
this could get
yeah,
up
I'm trying.
nicely
This
as
is-
well. Personally,
I will edit it like you're saying that you both
can
do
see-
the magazine and you do the next.
bro, the editor's there like, yes, like, I can see him, like, he's loving it.
I can't pause. Yeah, I can't see it. I said I can see him and he's loving it. I don't.
Oh, no.
I don't want to see it. Pause. Big pause. Capital P.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, go.
you're in the same world now. You're in the same world. One's getting 60 bags, one's getting 10 M's.
Yeah, there's a lot of fruitiness going on.
Yeah.
But anyway, we move on from that. But not really totally moving on from that. What the man them saying about this about Adam 22 and his missus, the Americans. Have you seen it?
Yes.
And they both do porn, whatever,
Yes.
but he's never let her do something before. And
Yeah.
now she's gone off and done a thing. She's done her first. It's his wife.
Yeah, it's Lena the Plug, innit?
Lena, yeah.
Known about Lena the Plug.
I've known about her.
Yeah.
I didn't know about her.
I've been watching her for a minute.
Yeah,
still,
man.
You saying?
Before the come up. I've known about Lena and Adam 22 for a minute.
But I don't know who Adam 22 is.
No,
No Jumper, man.
So
The,
No
the
Jumper.
podcast.
He
No
runs No
Jumper
Jumper, the
podcast.
podcast. He also used to, I think he used to manage, what's the rapper name? I don't want to get it wrong.
No one cares. They just care about
Yeah,
his
but
wife.
he
getting
used to
boned
manage
out.
artists and do whatever. But
He's
he's been in
American.
the game for a minute.
American, yeah.
American.
And
been in
Lena the
game for a
Plug,
minute.
yeah. Lena the Plug went and got laying down.
Yeah, but their thing's different.
But the thing is, Plug Talk, they've been doing that for a minute. So he's been smashing like Riley Reid, all these porn stars. He's been.
Well, watch Doug, you know.
I'm there, I'm
Doug's
nodding.
got the
Yeah,
database, you know.
I mean, it's a good podcast. You told me to watch podcasts. I've been watching podcasts. Wow, the man told me to watch a pod, and I'm
Man-
watching a pod, didn't it?
All right, I hear
I can
that.
relate to it.
Yeah. The one you can relate.
Yeah, so he's been calling things,
rarely
innit?
read.
But I think the way that they marketed the whole thing just is wrong.
So what? They're porn stars. They've been going out. This
Married.
marriage didn't come out of nowhere.
They're married.
But
Yeah,
were they going out that whole time during during this porn life that they've had? Yeah. Have they been a couple?
Yeah. They've been doing it together.
But
so
she's not been with any other man
apart from
allegedly.
So when they do the
She was always an amateur.
She weren't like
2 gal and a man.
Yeah.
It's 2 gal and him.
Always.
So
That's
when
what
they
they
do
were
the
doing.
podcast, basically they interview porn gal and then they beat them at the end of it, innit? So
And it's him, her,
it's
and
him
they-
beating the things, innit? Like,
But this time she's gone off for a solo mission.
Did he know?
Yeah, he co-signed it.
He
but
co-signed
I think
it.
it's traumatizing his soul. And she chose for some long cocky black
I
man to come ling it.
Got smoked up.
got smoked up. And I
Yeah,
think the
she
timing
got
was wrong. Like they just got married. Could have done it way before the marriage, but they just got married and within a couple of weeks she's gone and done this.
Yeah, it looks bad on paper.
Yeah, it's mad.
It looks bad, but
I don't know if he really cares for her though. Bro. Is he really?
I think he
You
cares.
watch it. I don't watch the thing. Is he?
I think he cares. I think he.
I know it's hurting him.
cares, but
It's
I
hurting
think
his soul.
Like, I think what it is he lined himself up that he'd been quinging so many things, yeah, that eventually he had to let her do her. Like,
yeah, this
he
sounds
had to.
like
There's no
And,
have to.
and the build because no,
I know what you mean, though. I know what you
but
mean.
The
I know what
build
you
up of it. Imagine he's beating.
She set him up.
She set him up.
Yeah.
Set him up.
She set him up.
or
And
he
he's
got
in
back. He got back for something because even in them kind of
I thought that as well,
relationships,
you know.
in them relationships, there's still kind of rules somewhere, and he broke a rule somewhere.
Yeah, I reckon so.
And now he's had to co-sign the double drop, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
Yeah.
So what would you do if your babes turned around to you and said, you know, just talking, you're reasoning nighttime, everything's just calm, having a drink and all of that, and you said like, well, you know, anything you fantasize about, and she was like, yeah, or anyone that you find attractive or sexy or something, and she says yeah, and she says someone that just looks totally opposite to you, would you?
I'm not worried about that. I'm glad you said that one. 'Cause I thought you said you was gonna say she was gonna ask for me and another guy to smoke. With a tear in my eye, I'll just.
You say yeah, 100%. You say yeah.
Oh.
But the joke is,
But on the
if a
real,
chick said that to me, I would fucking be like, yeah, is it? All right.
Aye, but you
I'm
reminded
done.
Because I'm
me-
done after that.
I'm done.
Aye, but-
Yeah, so
done.
done.
You
Yeah,
reminded me
I
of
probably
something.
won't even get him. I probably won't do it, but you're
I won't do
done
it, but
anyway.
it's done. It's over.
You're done
It's
anyway.
over, it's over.
He quanged something and got shot.
Huh?
Yeah, that's because I don't know if this is all part of it, but I remember him tweeting that
it's all wild.
in all the times that he's done what he's done, nothing ain't shot him, innit? And he got
Apologies
shot.
for how
And he
you-
put it on Twitter.
upliftment.
I thought you meant he quenched something that he shouldn't have quenched and someone shot him.
No. Well, I don't know if he was meant to or not, but I know I did see that tweet where he was talking about he's been doing this thing for a minute and some girl gave him something or whatever. Like, I don't know if that's involved or whatever, but what you said makes bare sense. That man must have done something that he was
Something-
out of the boundaries.
so.
Yeah, 100%. It's the only thing that makes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she's just ridiculing her man for no
reason.
Well, it's just that she just wanted to do it. She wanted it, and she
Yeah, but
called it
can't
on.
you just do it off camera? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you.
Nah,
if you
he's
need-
saying he's probably like you. He's saying, listen, if we're doing it, I'm getting the big bag.
Yeah, 'cause
Business
the bag,
is
'cause
business.
The bag
I'm
is
saying
mad.
that with my own missus.
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
all on their
your
platform.
missus
No?
gonna be a porn star though.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I'm putting myself in a psycho's mind state where he's like, I'm gonna wife a porn star because I'm a porn star as well. They just think that's their world,
Facts.
and then you're gonna let her go out there and do that in public because I know the backlash is on me. Everyone's gonna look. No way, impossible. There's no chance.
Yeah.
But
What about in private? No one knows. No back.
there's like
Just you and your soul.
I got my
Burn
ego's
soul.
too. You see me like my ego won't let me do certain things. It just won't hear it. It won't. Like I'll try. There's no chance. No chance. Even if my missus said to me, "You can go out there and do whatever you want," and like, just I don't care about it. I might even break up with you for that.
Yeah. So I like how you're. See now you're bringing it back now after the whole neck thing. Now
No,
you're
bro, we know that's
Yeah.
hypothetical.
Hypothetical. The next thing we want.
We know that's all fantasy.
Yeah. That's a fantasy. Please. No, you're bringing it. No, that's facts. If my woman turned around and said some shit like that to me, yeah, she's done in my eyes, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always listening, bro.
Because I'm like, why you want me to go out there?
Yeah, no. Or why don't you care?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why,
yeah.
Right there.
yeah.
Why, like, where's your respect?
care? What's going on?
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where's your moral code at? Like, what are you up to? What are you on? Nah, we can't. We're not tolerating or accepting any of that kind of stuff. It was too much, man. And the guy, you see the guy that.
I don't know what this Adam. I don't know what any of these lot. I only know what Lena.
All I know is she drew for one black brother. She drew for one black, but I can't remember the.
Is it a name brand like?
He's a name brand guy. He's a name brand guy on Blacked.
Justin. Oh, the black.
The black brother. You know, the black dude. Yeah.
Not Dread.
Nah, man. You man,
Yeah,
you man,
yeah.
You man, the champions. Dude. I don't even know who Dread is. You man, the champions.
Don't need Dread near your thing.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, this was some tool done. His name sounded like Justin.
Justin Slayer.
Nah,
It might be though.
Nah, Justin Love. Jason Love. Is it Jason or Justin? One of them.
Nah, you man search history. You
everyone,
man search
though.
history as well.
No, it's not even
I
so-
know
Alright,
that.
listen.
You
We're
man
not
search
gonna
history as
pretend
well.
that niggas ain't out there watching porn, yeah?
Nah, but man knows who the
Oh, man,
names.
bro, these things pop up on my Twitter feed and that. Do you get what I'm saying?
There you go.
People
Then
gonna
why are they
say, like,
why is it popping up on your Twitter feed?
Bro, I don't know. Like, they're there, innit?
Because that don't pop up on my Twitter feed. Who you following? Who you following? Who you following?
I like. Guys, lad. He knows. He tried
Brother,
to
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know names. I can describe like, but I don't know names. But yeah, so you know the brand. What's his name? Jason Love.
Saturn Love, I think.
You just knew the name a minute ago.
No, but I don't know. I could get it wrong. But he is big in the game. Like,
Yeah, I know a few. I know a few
From
names.
Blacks. He's one of the main guys on Black. She drew for him.
Like, so it's elite level. It's elite level.
Yeah.
But they're gone for the.
Yeah, she's obviously got length. She's gone to get length. And what would bother me is that as well, she's chosen. That's what she wants. Like he said that's who she chose, isn't it? Like she wanted that. So she's already got eyes on him. So she's feeling that beat. It's not just, I don't think that's just work.
Nah.
It's not work. That's nothing to do with work. You've selected someone.
Yeah.
Like you haven't just got an email saying this is the bag. Like this is the terms. Like she's like,
No, she
I
chose.
want that.
I think it's the ultimate get back because this brother's been laying down things, enjoying life.
Said about 200 things.
He's laying bare things, bro. He's that they got a pod comes out consistently.
What,
every
every
other
pod?
week.
He
Every
beats the thing
pod,
after.
Every
He
pod,
beats it. He beats this thing every podcast.
So every time they interview a thing, they finish the pod.
You know how many
Every time
podcasts?
they interview a thing, they finish the podcast by
then
beating
go
the
and
thing
beat.
in it. So pretty much every episode they do where they interview a thing, it will end a certain way. So he's letting him bare things. So maybe one of them episodes he enjoyed it a little too much, and she
that
said,
pod's crazy.
crazy.
That pod. What's that pod? Yeah, I'm gonna watch that pod.
Plug talk.
Plug talk.
I know,
Yeah,
man,
crazy.
I know you man are watching that.
Crazy.
I've never watched, so I didn't realize. It's only when this came out I heard that they beat the things off. I didn't know they beat them every time.
Beat them every time.
But sometimes he has other people on those as well. Or is that on No Jumper?
That's on No Jumper.
I've seen No Jumper more. I ain't seen Plug Talk.
Is that the same people on a
I
different
think
pod?
No Jumper is his
Like No
platform
Jumper
by
is his
himself.
platform by
That's where
himself.
just
He's like,
rappers and all of
yeah,
that.
rappers and whatnot.
But Plug Talk,
is their thing. That's on their channel.
got
Like,
you.
it's
That's
on
why I ain't seen Plug Talk. But yeah, I get it.
Because it's not on YouTube or anything.
I get it, yeah, man. But America, you know, America's a whole different kind of thing.
Yeah,
than
yeah.
us. You know how it is. But anyway, as I was saying, we got sidetracked. Yeah, the boxer, media relations guy.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Do you know what? I was working with. It probably went through like stages. Like I'll be on Filthy Fellas. Yeah, Chelsea might not have a good week or a good season or whatever it is. I grew up like boxing was maybe more so, maybe even more important to me than football. So like I'm up all like I wouldn't go to sleep. I was boxing then times as well. I wouldn't go to sleep without watching a fight. Like I was locked in, fully locked in. So even though Filthy is a football podcast, when the pressure's on, I'll just bring out bare boxing talk, and I'll just get like you can ask me whatever question you want about Chelsea. I'll just talk about the top welterweights in the country, like nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, we can talk.
So out of nowhere, I'm like doing that. I'm just deflecting, but it's always boxing. And JDE have caught on,
Yeah.
and then they've approached me for like a magazine boxing show. We're waiting. I did it with Steve-O. All of a sudden now we're working with some of the matchroom fighters and JD and blah 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 blah. And from that I started working with. I got a phone call from Ben Shalom, but at the time it wasn't Boxer like we know it.
Yeah.
It was Boxer a few years ago where it was like Ultimate Boxer. And I started doing a podcast. He wanted me to do a podcast with him at first actually, and we're talking to like Love Island people and people that were famous, but not necessarily associated with boxing, but they did have a boxing background. So like people you wouldn't know, but like, oh no, I was actually an amateur for 11 years or whatever it is. We talked to them, and then out of nowhere, I started a podcast with Paulie Malignaggi.
Come on, while you're there, let me bust a bottle to that. Cause I like the progression from the
yeah,
man.
come on.
Forward.
That's big right there.
Carry on.
Yeah, man. Everyone knows who that is. You get me?
So me and Paulie had a podcast called Mouthpiece where we basically cover. I know what you're gonna do.
You know what I was doing?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know me, innit? You know where I was going. You must have a podcast called Mouthpiece. Good. Anyway, I digress. Carry on, Savage. Carry on, that day. I'm gonna. You know me already.
I saw him.
I used to cancel that one.
In his head. He didn't even shake his head, but I saw him do this.
Let's just take a moment, pay some bills. Manscaped, 20% discount when you use the code winners. Doug, what we saying?
Aye, we got the Weed Whacker. The Weed Whacker 2.0 is the newest one, but this one
That's the original. That's the original one there, right?
This is the GOAT.
You can still get the GOAT, the
still get the
original
GOAT.
Weed
Get me?
Whacker, like get your nose hairs, ears, and all of that kind of stuff. That's still available, but there's a 2.0 edition.
Proper.
The Lawnmower 4.0 body groomer, top notch. Use the code winners, get 20% discount and free shipping.
Body soap.
Come on.
Body wash.
Come on.
Yeah. Combs.
All of that. Get
wash
groomed.
bags.
Get
boxes.
groomed thoroughly. Your gal will be tonguing off your ball bags differently.
Differently.
Let's just say it how it is.
Differently.
20%
you know the
discount
thing.
when you use the code winners.
All see that it's all freshly I'm just while swimming it. Come on. You see it. You know what I mean? Brothers,
20%
I'm telling
discount.
I'm telling you. For
Use the
man that
code
knows,
winners.
yeah? For man
Free
that
shipping.
knows the thing, doing what it needs to do.
What is it? Can Gal use it?
Well, gal, if you want to use it,
I don't know
because
about all
certain
of
gal
that.
that want
I
to
don't know
shave
about
off
all
their
of
thing.
that, but I
But
don't know.
more time, gal will wax off their thing.
Yeah, gal them
But
got
gal
their
that
thing
want
patterns
shave,
from long time. Gal,
hey, any
but
gal-
no, it's not Galescape, it's Manscaped. So use the code winners, 20% discount.
And then fix up yourself.
Gal and buy them for
Free
your man.
shipping.
The gal
Yeah?
got their thing covered. You man fix up yourself.
Get involved.
Carry on. Go on.
And then out of nowhere, I'm still working with JD and Matchroom at this time.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really a conflict of interest. One's doing this, it's almost like it's not on the same level as what Sky and Matchroom were doing at the time. And then obviously there was the split, the zone, all of that. Everyone starts separating networks, going with promoters, etc., etc. And I had a decision to make whether I stay with JD, Matchroom, that side of things, or whether I go and be not necessarily a bigger fish in a small pond, but as in I trust this new project and I trust what Ben's going on, and I trust that I have to make a decision now, basically, innit? And it's safe over there with JD, but it's potentially big over here.
Yeah.
And I just took that route. And then obviously, like boxing had a big first couple of years. It was tough at first, like getting fighters to trust you and sign to you, because they're signing to. It's untested waters. Like, you don't know really what you're signing to. No one had really heard of Ben Shalom. They didn't know what the situation with Sky is. Does it have legs? All of that.
Yeah.
So you're fighting a monster in Matchroom. And you still got Frank Warren, who came back. He's starting to come back into the fold. He's got Tyson Fury. He's got Queensberry Promotions. So it was
There's a
tough.
lot going on.
I just had to, you're just making phone calls and just trying to convince people this and da-da-da-da-da.
You're making a phone call.
Anyway, I can't even talk like this, to be fair. Not too much.
Yeah.
Because there's
Or just before you carry on, what needs to
yeah.
be taken out? Just let us know.
Cool. But yeah, basically having to I was amateur when some of these boys was amateur as well. So sometimes there was a bit more there that I can just make a phone.
Where did you do your amateurs?
I was at Del Youth.
Okay. How far did you take it with that? Did you do any tournaments, Haringey Cup, anything?
Nah, I didn't make it to Haringey Cup. Imagine I broke my thumb in December, and then my missus was pregnant and life just went boom. They didn't really do that. To be fair, you just miss 1 or 2 runs. Now you miss a the strength and conditioning session, and now the you was punch you up today, and now you're like, oh,
boxing's one of them things
like
people don't understand. Like we've said it on a previous episode, from just even the little training I did for the fight, it's one of them things that you've got to be dedicated 24/7.
99% won't do.
Yeah, it won't do.
It won't do. You'll get big found out with that 99%.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so carry on.
So yeah, like, but I could fight, but I had like, you know, like I was probably a little bit affected by loving Floyd so much and wanting to beat someone up but look sexy doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like wanting to really like look smooth with it. Yeah. And then like sometimes it's best to just be a monster, man, and just go smack something up and get out of there. But yeah, like boxing somehow like came back round, and now I'm on this side of it. You know, like almost like to a certain degree, half convincing people to sign at a certain time. Now people don't really need convincing. You trust Sky, you trust what Boxer have done. It's about going where suits you best, where you feel most loved, where you feel like there's the bigger bag, the better opportunity, etc., etc. That's what I'm saying. So now it's a mad. Now's a good time for boxers. I'll say that. 100%, because now it's like what it is with how Saudi came into football, and now every player's just able to like bargain a little bit harder because they got options. Like if you're a top player, you know you got PSG coming and Saudi, and you can drive up the price. And the same thing essentially can happen in boxing because you've got different promoters that are basically that's it. That's it. You just say, nah, I don't know. He offered this. And that's it. You just drive up the price. But for me, the place to be is still Sky. It's Boxer, but it's Sky. But I 100%. Like I've grown up. Where else do you get that kind of that kind of PR exposure? Like you can't. There's no.
The Sky Machine. There's a point when the Sky Machine had boxing totally locked down. You would think those are the only boxers. These times there's a million other boxers there, you know. But Sky, who's on Sky is the boxers that you know. You know what I'm saying? That's how powerful the machine is. That's how much they had it locked down.
Crazy.
And still have. And they're bringing through new names. The boxer thing, I think, is good. It's a fresh coat of paint. It's something different. You understand? I'm glad you're involved in it. That's a great thing to be involved in because sky's the limit, bro. And like it's always good to be in something from the ground up as well. You didn't just jump on board and you did it. You made a decision to go there before it was definitely going to be a thing. So no one can really question that. You said Floyd earlier on. I'm a boxing man, innit? We can chat boxing, innit?
Yeah.
Floyd. I don't think people give it. Obviously, everyone gives him his ratings, but you know about Pretty Boy Floyd terms.
Yeah.
You understand when you're smacking guys up and all of that. Yeah. Which one, when you said you used to watch him and want to emulate too much, was it Money May style?
I wanted to. I preferred Pretty. I prefer Pretty Boy, but I think I was more the Money.
Yeah.
I wanted to be Money May, but I was one bang done. So like you can't. There's none of this.
You say one bang done.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like there's none of this. There's none of this walking me down. I just want to look alright whilst I'm working. But I just liked the fact that. Do you know what it is? It's the brashness. I remember watching the Hatton fight, the Mayweather Hatton build up.
Yeah.
And I remember
you still owe me £50 from that fight. Still owe me £50.
Yeah, and he knows it as well.
He knows it as well. I had a whole house full of people telling me that. A whole house full of people telling me that Hatton's gonna win because Sky Sports. That's the power of Sky Sports.
And everyone tripped.
But I knew. But Sky Sports had everyone thinking, nah, for real, this is happening.
Well, it was the remember that 24/7 though, like the way they promoted fights back then.
Yeah, was sick.
Was crazy. There was no Instagram, nothing like that. But as in like, you was glued.
Yes.
Glued. So that was like for me, my glory era of boxing, that 2005 to 2015 kind of thing. Like I loved that era, like crazy. All the welterweights, they were just something else, man.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Welterweights as well. Spence Crawford coming up. Go ahead.
I'm going Spence, you know.
I'm going Spence.
We're not all going Spence.
Who's Spence sitting?
No,
I ain't said nothing. I was about to say I'm going Spence. The only thing that could possibly make me say is because of the crash and the eye. That's the only thing that puts.
If the eye holds up for 30 seconds,
I'll go for Crawford.
Can the eye hold up?
Yeah.
Do
you know what it is?
all day, every day.
I've been watching their last couple of fights. Both of them, it's hard to split. 51. It's 51-49. I'm just going.
That's
I'm
the
going.
thing.
That's it.
That's why I said it like that.
I'm going fundamentals. Like I just think Spence's fundamentals.
Is a lot better,
I keep watching the Kell Brook fight. Because it's
a lot
like,
of money on
I
that
think
fight.
we'll see something
A lot of money.
similar-ish to that, where he might have to be a bit patient. Crawford's going to be tricky, and he's going to have to wait before he starts to sledgehammer him and get him down. But I don't think he stops him.
No. Crawford can't stop.
Yeah.
You don't think who stops?
I don't think Spence stops Crawford. I think Crawford's too. You know, at the top level, you don't
they're
really
not
get that.
Yeah. But Spence he likes to break a man
relentless.
down.
Relentless.
Ruthless
He's a
coming
dog.
forward. Like when he was fighting Kell Brook, perfect example.
Yeah.
That just can't terminate. It's onto man, breaking you down. And it's a thing like Floyd always used to say, it's a 12-round fight. And a lot of people overlook that, you know. Like Floyd will be jabbing your belly for 6 rounds, and you think and then all he's doing is draining your gas
That's
tank,
it.
and knowing how to win rounds is that, then start taking you out. But Spence moves with a similar, because his body shots are nasty, but he's more vicious. He's vicious with it, bro. He's vicious. He's breaking you down. That's why Kell Brook, Palms always goes on about Spence was lucky enough. He weren't lucky.
Yeah.
He was breaking him down, and he took him out.
And he kept his shape. I remember I watched it yesterday.
Kell Brook's very good, by the way.
Kell Brook's sick, but he's similar because he's skillful. He can switch it, can bang with both hands. That is probably the closest we're gonna get in terms of a sample size to what that Crawford fight's gonna look like. He's tricky. He's gonna be annoying for the first few rounds, but eventually, like I reckon his shape, just staying on the front foot, he could get to him and start just. Could take him out. He could, but I don't think he does.
You man ain't rating Crawford like that.
No,
I rate Crawford big.
Crawford's elite, fam. I think.
I rate, bro, but someone's got to win.
Someone's got to win.
And I just think Spence. I think Spence has got he's the bigger fighter as well.
Yeah, he's bigger.
The bigger fight, but honestly, I think Crawford's more confident at the two.
Yeah,
Momentum. Yeah.
The momentum, like you saw his last fight, innit? Yeah. His last, bro.
But I remember when Crawford came to Scotland and beat Ricky Burns for the 140 title. You understand? I remember did a backflip. I did a backflip as well.
Yeah.
And all of that. So my thing is, Spence could easily fight at 154.
Yeah.
Crawford, he's definitely a 147 fighter. He probably could go up, but he's really a 147 fighter. Them things can play into it as well. That
Like the weights and that,
just the being the heavier set man, the stronger man in there. You'd think. Listen, it's a 50-50. 51-49 fight. Like if you ask me in 2 weeks, or if I hear something, I might.
I could change it. I could change it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can see one clip.
You can change my mind.
Yeah. That's it.
Because I rate Crawford so highly, bro. Like I rate him so highly. Like them two are the best of the best in that weight class. So
Do you know what? There's one guy just behind them though. He's hunting them. Jerome Ennis.
I knew he was gonna say Ennis.
He's hunting. He's on
Ennis.
them.
And I need to see. I just need to see him. A couple more fights.
Yeah, we need to see that level in between.
The level. Them men have done.
Yeah.
So I just need to see Ennis go through some gears. But yeah, he's definitely on, because the rest of that kind of class have kind of fallen off now. Danny Garcia's kind of
I used to love Danny Garcia, you know, because he just hold his feet. He had nothing, just the baseball bat left hand. That's it. Boom.
Understand? What was your signature punch there? One back.
I'm a straight puncher, you know.
Straight right.
Yeah, I'm a straight right hand.
Come on, no, I love a straight right.
Straight puncher.
Straight right will do the job still. Get man out of there.
That's it. I'll jab to the belly, just try and come over the top. Boom.
Simple. Night.
Yeah, it should be. If I land it, to me, I do the Wilder thing, innit? If I think that's done anything, I assume you're hurt. I'm on you now.
If you land,
way on you. Yeah.
If it lands, you know man's hurt.
100%. I can feel it sometimes. You know, like sometimes it feels like you hit nothing. Yeah. Like it's like just a clean.
That's the cleanest one though.
That's the one. Yeah.
The one. Yeah, full on.
Yeah.
You knock something out. A lot of
you just feel like you hit nothing. It's clean. Your hands don't hurt nothing.
Literally. No, 100%. You feel like you hit nothing. Yeah. That's the clean one. You feel like you hit nothing, and then lights out. It is what it is. Filthy, HC. What else you doing now? HC, you still there?
I'm there. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I've not got the greatest attention span, and luckily Chucky knows that. So, if there's I'll always be around. I might even set up the podcast. But if the conversation isn't for me, he knows, just let that man go. I'm going gym. I'm going wherever I'm gonna go. Because not every conversation is for me, because on camera you'll just see me switch off. I don't want to talk about so and so's album.
Word.
And I don't want to. And I'm so bad at it. I could talk about what I want to talk about, but I can't. As soon as we're into something that I actually don't care about, I just switch off, man. Put the shit. No point having me.
Yeah.
No
How did you lot all get together in the first place?
Do you know what? Who phoned me? Was it? It might have been Western Hiley.
Okay.
Shouted me and said Chucky wants to do. It might have been his older brother actually. It might be Progression. Said that Chucky wants to do a podcast.
Yeah.
This is years ago. This is 2015. My studio's just opened. My first studio just opened, and my first thought was, "What's a podcast?" I never heard of a podcast. And he was like, "Oh, just like someone comes and talks to the mic, and that's it." I was like, "That's it," and I get paid. That's it, yeah. Run the podcast. That's it. All of a sudden now, the podcast I think it started every 2 weeks and it goes every week. And before you know it, like, there was no Spotify, no nothing like that them times, innit? It was only SoundCloud that you had to put it on. He was putting it on there and people are loving it. You know, like people just want to hear the conversations between him and Poet. I'm like a fly on the wall. I don't even have a mic really, but I'm just shouting out my 2 pence. My 2 pence is always because there was no cameras. I could say whatever I wanted, anything I wanted. Like there's no repercussions. Like you know, nowadays, like you have to be kind of half careful what you say. You're done. But back then I was saying, who knows? I don't even think those episodes exist anymore.
Yeah, man, I took them.
Generally, I think they're all gone. They're all like that first 100 episodes is gone, guaranteed.
Yeah.
And then over time, a couple more podcasts come, and before you know it, I'm sick and tired of setting up podcasts. So now I got these, and I mean that the arms are in place, and then so that when people want to come and have a podcast, I'm already in position for a podcast kind of thing. And then it just kind of picked up from there, and then obviously I've become like, you know, like when you've just third wheel for like 4 weeks, and then people just like getting my mic, and all of a sudden I mic up now, and before you know it, it just become like a trio kind of thing. And then obviously you start filming, YouTube comes into play, and and where HG and Chucky's good at, like Chucky knew that's his baby. Let's be honest, isn't it? Like he's the driving force behind HG in terms of like he will always book in. He don't even go through me now. I'll give him to like I like he contacts my worker to book in. So like he'll literally like he's on point every week. There's an episode, maybe 2. He doesn't lack with it because he gets that.
Shout out your guy. What's his name?
Moses.
I think I saw him the other day when I was there. Still,
Yeah.
Good guy.
And now he's like it's like consistency is probably one of the biggest things in podcasts.
100%.
With how many podcasts there are now, you can't even really go every 2 weeks because you allow someone.
I got told that early still because I was looking to try the every 2 week thing. I was like, what every. Cousin, I might allow you the £50 still. Yeah. Because he told me. He said, He said,
that's it.
He said to me, like, you can't do every 2 weeks. He said you can't do it.
It allows too much space. Someone else is just gonna hop in that. You get me, like, and just take that. So it just went from there. That's it. And like we've seen the podcast. The podcast is crazy now. There was a point. I'm not sure if it's peak. I think the peak was maybe like 2 years ago because
saturated.
Everyone had a podcast. Like everyone.
Mental.
Everyone. It was crazy.
Mental.
And now people are realizing that some podcasts are shit.
And that's hard work. Yeah. Some man got in this podcast thing thinking, right, it's just light work. Seeing you guys doing it, thinking, bro, to keep consistent week in, week out.
It's long.
Putting it up, it's not easy.
Long. Everyone's got to be aligned. Everyone's got it's effort. It's money as well. You get me? You're forgetting that you got to
put in that dough. It's money. There's a lot going on behind this. People don't understand. People might think it's not an easy thing. Nah, it's not an easy thing. But you lot are the originals for me anyway. I always say you lot are the originals for me. You lot's thing. And it's cemented, it's set in stone, and to see that you lot have gone other directions and doing all these other stuff as well, you yourself. So you're saying what originally you was like studio, you had it all set up, and that was
as in like I would have a sofa that was opposite another sofa, and you know the first one's like I'm on like mic stands where like rappers would use that. I'm like bending the mic.
I know the settings.
And all of a sudden now I'm just like I can't be bothered to do this every time. Let me get these, and before you know it, I'm like changing the room so that it's like more compatible for podcasting.
Because for people that don't know, you got studios, innit? That's
yeah. But then the rappers basically started complaining to me because at the time I only had one studio, and now podcasts are starting to do that. Rappers can't. Nobody can get in, and like names, like everyone's like trying to get in, but they can't because there's a pod And there's a pod after that pod. And there's a pod after that pod.
Where you from originally? West London?
Grove, yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to like upgrade it, get another studio where I can like run 2 at the same time. And it just started, it just made a bit more sense to have more than one studio. But yeah, do you know what? I'll be honest. I think I got lucky with like the timing of everything, and like things just happen. You know, like I opened the studio, it could have gone not right, and then Into was made in like 3 weeks of
Well, you
opening the
engineered.
studio.
Your studio. That was your studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So,
what
like-
they say, lucky's when timing meets preparation.
It is, yeah.
So I know what you can say. Yeah,
Yeah.
you were doing the right things. You're doing the right things, bro.
So yeah, I've been kind of fortunate. Like every door that closes, I'm just lucky. There's another door like there already for me. You know what I'm saying? So lucky.
Man's blessed.
No, he's blessed.
Yeah,
100%.
blessings,
100%, yeah.
blessings, bro. You're getting your
Blessings,
blessings. You're walking in the footsteps that are meant for you, man.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
good. All right, what about filthy now? Because that's you. That's a whole different kind of animal as well. I notice you're there a fair bit as well. You're a football man, though, innit?
I'm a
football man.
proper
We're
football.
all football men here still. Proper.
Arsenal,
Nah, louder that, bro. No,
Tottenham.
you're taking the piss. Liverpool, bro, Liverpool.
But Liverpool got him feeling like a Tottenham man right now. Do you get it?
Everyone's in the mud right now.
What
to
are
be
you
honest.
talking about, bro?
Everyone's in the mud. Unless you're a City fan, everyone's in the mud. Really.
Everyone's in the mud.
Nah. You're wicked. I'm an Arsenal man. I'm nice.
Arsenal, you're nice.
Who's your team?
Chelsea.
Oh yeah, Chelsea.
You man are sweet.
Nah,
I'm not even in.
No, but Chelsea are gonna come back this season.
Do you
though.
know what? I've
Listen,
seen
don't let
this.
Arsenal fans talk shit. They're gonna come back this.
I think
I don't think
Arsenal
they
are
are.
in the bigger mud than me.
Arsenal.
I don't think they
Arsenal,
are.
You lot had a what? You lot had. You know, like when you get that one. You lot had the chance. You
That
lot
was it.
could have robbed the bank.
That was
you
it.
lot had it.
That was
and You
it.
lot didn't take it.
9 points.
It's
Listen,
all
I've
about
never
this
seen.
season.
This is what I prayed for. I'm
Bro,
being
it's not
serious.
even like that. You know what? You should know better.
Man
You know
said
why
I
you
should know better.
You know why
The
you should
trophy
know better
cabinet's
because
heavy. The
you
trophy
man have gone
cabinet's
head to head with these
trophy
animals,
cabinet's
yeah,
heavy over
and only
there.
walked away with it once.
Say again.
You get me? These men have gone head to head with them animals time and time again, and only walked away with it once. So you
nah,
lot
what
should
it
know
is,
better. So I thought you lot had a lead
I rate
like that
Liverpool,
and blew
I'll be
it.
honest.
Only talk.
They had a lead like that and blew it.
Listen,
Allah.
I only have them kind of conversations with like Champions League
them.
winners and that. I don't do.
You
Oh
that.
yeah, look, and they want to do all of this.
What's that?
Oh what? You lot? I don't rate. I think
They're all
Arsenal.
gunners apart.
I
doing
think
that.
Arsenal are atrocious.
Say it with chest. Go on.
I can't believe it. From when I saw the stats early in December, you know when we went to the World Cup, and there was like no team has ever lost the league from this position.
Ever.
I just knew it was gonna happen like this. I just knew.
How are we worse off than you?
Because they've got the players. They just.
Do you know what? I'm okay.
They
In
just
the
need
last
the
10
manager.
years,
They've got the players. They've
I've
won
personally
everything.
gone
They've
and
won the
picked up
belly.
2 Champions League trophies.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really like to talk to with non-Champions League winners.
No losers. Hey, you know what? This is
No, then
what
when
I
you
hear.
hear,
This is what
like,
the losers.
there's
When you're
levels
football
to
talk,
this.
when you're doing football chat,
Nah, we don't really like
and you
this.
talk to men that are struggling. That's what they want to. They always want to delve in the history bag.
But it's been
They
a
always
season.
want. Listen,
Yeah, I want
let's
it in
talk about the here
2021.
and now.
All right, what did you win? What did you win?
Yeah, it's not about. Listen, let's talk about the here and
You
now.
didn't win nothing.
Let's talk about the here and now.
Yeah,
Where
but
we're
what
at
did
and the
you win?
project and what we're doing. Yeah. Let's
we're
talk about the
talking
here and now.
projects.
Because even with Chelsea will say they're in a better position than us and whatever. But they're not.
I think they've got the
I
players.
think you let go of
They
all
need
these
the
players.
manager.
Pochettino's gonna need at least 2 seasons to get that team working.
I don't
Maybe my thing is
have to see.
I
2
can't-
seasons to get that.
we
team
come from a
working.
winning culture. Like when things go wrong,
bro,
we
bro,
really
that's-
change
bro,
things
come
up.
on, man.
Chelsea,
Allow it. Allow it.
yeah,
He's gone.
yeah, but I'm saying
Like-
don't worry, I'm personally overseeing.
Dan. You know,
Like-
in the whole of history, Arsenal are third, apart from Man United and Liverpool in the amount of trophies.
So we're
they've won.
celebrating third now.
No, we're not celebrating
That's
it.
what we're doing now.
No, but he
We're
used the
celebrating
word.
third.
No,
This
wait.
is what you just said. A win. We're a winners talking podcast.
No, wait.
Celebrating third
Hey,
place.
wait, give me a sec.
Bro,
Let me land.
Go on.
Yeah, he used the word about winners and all of this and. What was the actual word he used? He said, what did he say, Dan? He said that, we're from a history of winning and all
Yeah,
that.
as in we've got.
But if you
no,
want
a
to talk about
culture,
history of winning, the culture of winning, Arsenal are more cultured in winning than Chelsea.
yeah,
Like,
but
we
Arsenal
delve in
went
history.
almost 20 years without winning a thing.
Huh? No, we ain't.
Was it 10 years? You went.
Bro, we had 5 FA Cups just a minute ago.
What was
yeah,
that
I
big
mean,
gap? What was that?
wrapped up
Was
FA.
it 10 years? No
just won
trophies
5
at all.
FA Cups, bro.
I swear you lot didn't even win the Audi Cup. That was at yours.
Bro, we just won 5 FA Cups back to back.
You've just done it now, but I'm
we
saying there
won-
was a 10-year gap, no trophy.
But this bear man has had bare trophies. Bro, you went before Abramovich man he come. You man went for a whole lifetime.
I can only speak for my
a
lifetime.
whole lifetime.
My lifetime.
yeah.
A lot of
Lit.
wisdom, eh?
Like,
You know what it is?
You
Nah,
know
nah,
I'm
he's
terrible
right,
because I
you know.
can't do this to you,
Nah,
man.
he's right, because
I can't do this to you,
listen,
type of man.
Nah, because I know what he's saying.
Yeah,
Because
because
like,
you want to tag
nah,
team
but
and
check
high
this,
five.
check this. No. But check this. My youngest is 11. Liverpool. He's seen bare things. He's seen
Yeah.
the Champions League. He's seen it all.
No.
My big son is
Wait,
Arsenal.
wait,
Hold on. My big son is
Talk
Arsenal.
about the
Bare
one
separation.
COVID season that they had, yeah.
Well, come
man
on.
couldn't even go into the ground. You know, like,
come on,
bro.
Doug. You're
Certain man
just
couldn't
sounding
even make
desperate,
a
bro.
game
You're
because they
sounding
were on
desperate, bro.
quarantine.
I'll give you
Listen, Dan, they were
That
in
league-
quarantine.
that league was-
Certain
Alright
man's
then,
certain man's
alright
main
then.
strikers
Okay,
are all
listen.
in 2-week lockdown.
Listen.
But
These
do you know
man-
what? I'll give it to Liverpool. Yeah, they
bet-
were at one point. They were the best team in the world. I swear, man.
Thank you.
I looked at
What
it.
do I
I remember.
always tell man
I
this?
remember.
Season.
Best
For a
team in the
season.
world.
Yeah, for a season.
For a season.
But as in, like,
You man
Chelsea,
ain't even the
we're
best team in London.
How are we not? How are we not? Behave.
Barely,
You know you're doing a lot.
barely,
Try to look to Dan
barely.
for. Try to look to Dan.
That- Chelsea ain't
all I know
in
is
London.
Dan
Chelsea
just
ain't in
stick to
London.
his
I think that's a
Chelsea
big
ain't
one.
North
Like
London.
I've seen Chelsea dominate, but
At least Tottenham
I've
got
seen Chelsea
Champions League
win
finals and that.
everything, but not be the best team in the world doing it. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like, you have
Liverpool was
to
the best team in the
at the
world.
time, like same way
When the
City are the
season was
best
on,
team in
when
the
the
world
world
right
was
now.
on lockdown, so they were the best in the world when no one could come outside.
Do you know what it is? They mashed up City.
Everyone
What
came
is, what is that? Dan, no one could come outside, fam.
I hear it.
You hear
Mentally,
it?
But the
mentally,
team-
it's
what's
yeah,
it?
yeah,
But
yeah,
any
yeah,
of the
yeah.
players,
And these man-
that's got to come outside.
Yeah.
I was just holding up a
No
cup to
fans.
no one.
But
No
hold on,
fans,
any of the
bro.
players that's got to come outside.
Huh?
Any of the players that come outside.
No one went there
You mean
to
because
witness it.
what? Because we didn't have fans.
Bro, no one
we
was
didn't
there
have
to
fans to
witness
watch
it,
it.
so it's void, man. This
Listen, do you want to? If you
want
want
it
to
mad-
talk about that, my club has been through the mud, bro. We got blamed
Yeah.
for Vladimir Putin running up in Ukraine.
Yeah. That's
We couldn't sell a shirt. We couldn't do nothing. Like they
what?
wrapped us.
So, Dan,
the government took the club and said,
Chelsea
the
are man's
owner-
ops though,
All
innit?
thing,
Chelsea are
all
man's
thing.
ops.
Like we got witch hunted.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, but you look.
So what, Dan?
You lot bought the league.
What, Dan? Do you feel like fair play is gonna come and run up at your door?
Now we're okay. Why do you think we're handing out 10-year contracts? We're like we
They
find
banned that now,
people-
though. You know that because you lot did.
They've closed it. You know, they closed it. Like, but-
You know they put a restriction.
yeah, that's it.
They look
That-
cool. Yeah.
But Chelsea usually find a way.
Yeah.
That's it. So I'm not worried. We still got money. We still got good players. We'll be
thought
fine,
that-
man.
I thought-
Arsenal, I'm worried for Arsenal.
Why?
I think from here you only get worse.
Nah, man. How?
The proof's all in this season.
Everything.
All
Everything's on this.
But you know what I find funny
All
is
in
that
this
everyone
season.
always wants to put this pressure on Arsenal, like, the proof is in this. Man United spent how much money they like and done whatever. Remember, Man United when they got Ronaldo and got Varane, they had a title winning side. I know, Bear Man, you was chatting football with them. Man was talking like they were up there.
I
with
didn't rate either of them
with the
signings.
cities and Liverpool.
You man only.
Yeah.
You listen. You lot come too
Our team.
close. That's why you
our
have
team,
to get this.
bro.
Yeah, you have to.
I
I
don't
was in-
feel
I
no
was in the
pressure.
league for
200 and
ages.
something.
I don't feel no pressure on
200
my side.
days.
Like everyone tries to pile pressure on Arsenal,
Man,
but
talk about
I don't feel
cop out talk pressure.
No,
Man's
listen,
piling
no
pressure.
cop out, because you man said you
Football
lot
is
have
pressure.
You lot said
Football is
yeah,
pressure.
football is
Yeah, they're
pressure.
playing elite
But
football,
Dan's
pressure.
words. Give me a moment, Pants. Dan's
Go on.
words were, yeah, all right. His words were, it gets no better. Yeah, it gets
Yeah,
no
because
better
you lot
from here.
ain't been in the top tier with the man them. Like there's A level. You lot ain't been at A level team.
Bro, how long?
Chelsea,
When you lot dropped out of top tier, how long was you at a top tier? For?
long, and I owned it.
All right.
But I owned
I
it.
just
Right,
I
but
just
you-
think
I went
Arsenal
in
have a
denial.
worse
I
season
went right.
this season than they had last season.
But we had a better season this season than we did last season.
Yeah, I just think.
So we've
I
got
think
better
we
every
I think
season.
we go back now. I think it's regression. I think now you're gonna finish third, fourth.
Why did we get such a
Huh?
hard time for progress?
What you say, Dan?
Third or
I
fourth.
think you'll
you
finish
said.
third or fourth
You man are
this
finishing
season.
third or
I
fourth.
can't see
But
anything.
listen. We don't know how it's
Maybe
gonna go,
fifth
but
still.
then we're talking on the hope that
Fifth.
other teams get better, innit?
No lower than second.
How do we not know there's a
Man,
change?
If you
no
do
one
that,
is
I'll
second.
rate.
Brother, if you
Yeah,
man
yeah,
finish,
yeah.
if you man, brother, I'm gonna say it on camera because I said it to my brother privately and he's a gunner.
I'ma clip
I'm
this.
saying Liverpool are beating you, man. At best, you might get a draw at
Nah,
home.
pause
We're
for that,
beating
man.
you home and
Pause
away,
for that.
and we're finishing above you in the league.
Pause for that, man.
I'm saying it with chest.
Pause for that, man.
I'm saying it with chest.
Trying to get
Liverpool,
No lower.
Liverpool are beating you.
100% lower.
No lower than second.
You ain't
no
finished
lower than
second.
second, fam.
Once we just scooped up that centre back.
Hey, and when you lot finish that as well, I want you lot to find that Doug meme when he's standing under the goal score sign when you lot got peppered. I think it was 5-2, and he got caught on.
It was
what did you
3-1.
get caught on?
It was
What-
3-1 at the
and
City
he got
game.
caught on Amazon.
I was at the City
See
game.
me, earlier this season, I went on loan, innit? I went on loan to City.
No, I've done that before still sometimes.
Because I'm
loan.
plugged in
No,
on
I've done
at
that.
City.
I've done that.
Like, I'm nice at City. So, like, when I'm in Manny, I always check.
A few
Like,
seasons
just a
ago.
good team, good culture.
Dan, a few seasons ago, I went on loan to Barca still.
Is it?
Yeah, I had to. Went abroad. I went on loan to Barca. I can't
But
lie.
Barca is acceptable. You can't go City.
Yeah,
you're taking
no,
the
but
piss.
I
Up
know
the
a couple
road, man.
that have
That's
done
way
that.
up the road. Like,
No,
I can't
you're
go
the only
Tottenham.
one. I know a couple man that went
Nah,
City.
you gotta go foreign. You can't
Yeah,
go.
Bro, I got.
But
But
bro,
even when I'm in the stadium, I'm still hope. Like, I went and witnessed City lose, which felt good. Even though I went as a City man.
All right, could you,
Brentford did them. Ivan Toney.
You're doing too much. All right, could you wear a City like a?
No. I couldn't wear a jersey.
That's how I was.
No, shout out Don Strapsy, yeah, that put on a City shirt, tweaking
that.
Man City. He's a Man United man, tweaking for Man City this season.
Why?
Yeah?
I couldn't do that.
That bet.
Post, yeah, bro. No, he had a Puma thing.
Yeah, but so that's
Slapped
like
on the Man City shirt, and then
City,
when they, like we was like looking like we was having a wobble, them man was slapping up City shirt post.
Nah, they do it.
That's crazy, you know.
Nah,
As a United fan,
I can't do
I
that.
couldn't do it.
I can't. When I went City and
expose you,
I went
so.
City and I did a talk for them up there, yeah, at City, and they gave me fucking snoods, coats, this, that, that.
Yeah, you can't wear it. Yeah, you can't wear it. Yeah, you can't.
I can't wear that.
Can't wear that.
I can't wear that. I gave
is
it
it
all
for
away.
T?
T come.
All night I ain't seen you wear a Man City thing.
Why do you wear it? Probably about walking the dogs and all of that, man. You're not
He
gonna.
wears it now because they won the treble.
Yeah, word. You know T's that guy.
You know he's like glory
I don't
hunter.
fuck with that. All right. Enough football, because people probably watch saying, oh, you know.
Yeah.
Ngannou's fighting Fury quickly before we move on from sports. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
What was no one expecting that?
I was.
I knew when they were talking about game changer, we knew what it was.
What did you think about
I
it?
don't. You know what it is? I just don't really. I get it. These lot want to get an extra bit of bread and have a little fight before their big payday. But everyone's waiting on Saudi.
Yeah, but
Everyone's
you know it's all turned about the bread now. Everything's about
It's
the bread.
all about the bread. But it's because.
But they're prize fighters though.
But this is why I hate
But
the
this one's
heavyweight
different.
division
This
right
is
now.
usually fights are always there for you, but this isn't a fight that's always there for you. This is a one-time only offer. It looks like from Saudi Arabia
Yeah, the Saudi bag.
to this is it, a tournament. We're gonna pay you X amount of M's, 50 M's, 60 M's is whatever it's gonna be.
Was it a Saudi bag for the neck for 10 million? Was it Saudi for the consortium for the man? Then was it Saudi?
Yeah,
bread?
Saudi.
Okay, carry on.
I don't think that was more Russian. I don't think
that-
Saudi are paying that kind of money for that. You know.
They're bringing you over.
Yeah. After man get that neck, they get beheaded.
After they get
Gotta get beheaded after they get that neck. I tell you.
They're setting man up. Setting man up. Don't believe them, Dad. Don't believe them. Don't believe them. Russia, they're chopping your head off.
100% there.
Russia as well. But yeah, God, nice. The Saudi.
Yeah, it's the money in it that's on the line. I'm shocked. All these lot are fighting because I thought they would wait until January and just.
There's too much.
They want to stay warm.
Who are you
but
talking about?
If one, no, there's an upset. One of these lot are gonna. All of them are gonna fight. Wilder's gonna fight.
Someone's gonna lose.
Wilder's gonna fight. Someone's gonna lose.
There's an upset on the card.
100%.
Someone's gonna
Do
lose.
you know who I think it is?
Go on.
It's gonna sound crazy, but I think this is where the upset is.
Go on.
Usyk Dubois.
Yeah, you sound crazy.
Nah, you're crazy.
Yeah, you sound crazy.
Dubois looked nervous. I've been watching
crazy.
that build up.
I know. I know. He doesn't look. He don't look super confident.
Yeah.
But
You don't
and
know what
Usyk
to
looks
do.
bigger than he
You
looked
sound
bigger
crazy.
than he should look next to Dubois. But
No.
Yeah, you look nervous.
I'm not
He
gonna lie.
He looked at it and went, like, I need to do something. Touch the belt.
I got a feeling.
Usyk didn't even look, but you know Usyk
It's
said,
Dubois.
punch out this pussy off.
Bro, it's Dubois, bro.
Bro, the blood.
Against Ruiz. I don't think so. I think Wilder. I feel safe with Wilder just punching up Ruiz.
The one that could go wrong is Fury and Merman.
It don't matter. It's an exhibition.
It's an exhibition, but if let's say he takes an L, even though it's an exhibition,
Fury's gonna box his head off.
Yeah,
I'm genuinely think Dubois could win. Bro, Dubois hits hard. He hits hard. He's a bit cumbersome, but that was Joe Joyce, and it was like a semi-automatic jab. Just kept annoying him.
Brother,
Get me like that.
I know that fight was romantic. Still, I remember that.
I think. Listen, I like Dubois, but I think Usyk's gonna. Yeah, Usyk's gonna.
The thing is, do you know what it is? You play cat and mouse with Usyk, you're in the mud.
Yeah,
mud.
Dubois, I'm not saying he's not intelligent enough, but he wouldn't even dare do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you try and play the let's think. Let's think about the perfect shots.
Oh, so you're saying you think Dubois is going to take the approach that everyone was saying AJ should have taken?
Yeah, I think
Gone
it
in
takes
there
a
and
bit
been
more of
the
the
bully and
Chisora.
then
The
step
Chisora, yeah.
Yeah, step that
He's
kind of
bigger,
route.
that's it.
Yeah,
And I
that
just
can
think you
work.
can catch him
Yeah.
and you can stop
I
him.
think
I'm
the fight
saying-
come too early. I think give that Usyk Dubois fight should be like a year down the line, 2
but
years
Usyk
down the
should
line.
be,
But you
I don't
got
think
you
he's
Usyk
fought
can't
enough.
be here forever.
Go and get
Imagine-
your 8 mil.
He got his eye socket Brock. He got his eye socket Brock.
Yeah.
Had a little warm up, rare, and then you're in a
Nah, you're
world
gonna
title.
lose. You're gonna lose. And the
2
thing I
fights,
say
then you're
is,
in a world title.
Do you know what
fight
it is?
against a
I
man
hate
that
it when
beat AJ
everyone
twice.
writes someone off immediately. And I'm that's the one I'm looking at and I'm like, that's the upset. That's the banana
documented
skin.
it, but I just think Usyk has had more time as well to adjust to the weight.
Yes,
Every
yeah,
fight,
he has,
he's getting
yeah.
more comfortable with
Yeah.
that weight, putting weight on
Yeah,
the
he don't
booty.
He fought AJ twice. Like, if AJ fought Dubois, what do you reckon the outcome is? He beats him up, I like.
That's interesting, you know.
I knew everyone started looking at their phones and shit.
No, but let's be real. Let's be real. Like, AJ, let's be real. Let's put some respect on AJ. Like, AJ's not... Like, AJ's fought everyone in the division apart from Fury and he obviously ain't fought Joyce and ain't fought Dubois. But let's put some respect. Yes, in the Usyk fight, Usyk did make him look a certain type of way, yeah? But let's not take away from the fact this brother's brought up everyone in the division.
That don't mean, but stars make fights.
Styles might
Dubois
fight.
versus AJ.
But I think that AJ fight, I think that Dubois style...
I think AJ does win it.
AJ wins, but it's not as straightforward as you
It's not straightforward.
It's not straightforward. But
When you got a big puncher like that, I just don't
it's
think
not
it's
as straightforward
super
as you think.
straightforward.
Because they're matching each other physically as well
Yeah.
to a certain degree as well. So
And the
it's
thing's
not
got a good jab,
straightforward as you
decent
think.
feet. Like
I just feel like Dubois not the same since the Joyce fight, man. I just don't know, man. He don't.
And then
I
he
was
went-
rating
he
this
went-
brother. I can't lie.
Yeah.
When Dubois burst on the scene, I had Dubois as the next
But the
big
ball was
thing.
in Del Youth when I was in Del
I
Youth,
rated
innit?
him as the next big thing. And
He had
I
to
don't
train with
know.
the seniors even from a kid. 'Cause he was just too big.
Yeah.
He's big and not just big, like good. And with his story, you know, like he'd go off to fight to spar pros, heavyweight pros, mash them up, come back to the gym. Like he's good. He's just I don't know. I got a feeling. I hate having these feelings because when I have them, they land. When I have them, they land.
Brother, you got to put a bit on your feeling.
Back to
brother. I've
Dubois.
had a
If
couple
you're
of
saying
them.
you got a
I've
feeling,
just
I'm
known
back
they
in
ain't put it
Dubois
down.
still. I'm gonna put a bet on.
Put a
Still.
bet on. The man
Yeah.
said it, but no, I can't see that one happening still. I'm not going to lie.
Now I'm putting money on that, you know. Yeah, I just realized I'm gonna put money.
I'm
on
gonna
that.
put money on it. 'Cause it.
KO.
But then if it is,
It's the only way it happens.
But you know what's mad? I tweeted it the other day and I basically said that this whole Dubois thing set up for him to cause an upset. Maybe I don't know if there's a rematch clause, but there probably is.
Yeah.
And then like let's say he gets through that and he's got the belts. It's for Fury just to come and jab the fuck out of him and take everything.
Yeah, it don't really matter.
And it means that
Fury
Usyk
get-
doesn't even. And that means Usyk don't even get to see Fury.
We just need to get an undisputed heavyweight champion, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Just it.
You reckon?
What's his name going to be?
Who do you reckon?
Who's going to be the undisputed heavyweight champion? Yeah,
Eventually, innit?
Yeah.
eventually.
He's just fucking about.
And that's why he can do these Mickey Mouse games that he's doing.
Because what belt has he got? The WBC.
Oh,
They're not gonna really. Technically, the WBC should strip him for what he's doing now.
No,
but they're never
they
gonna
can't
do
strip
it.
him.
Because they know what's on the line.
They know
They
what's on the
know.
line.
Yeah, yeah.
But do you know that like these men ain't motivating Fury. That's why he's not stepping out. You know they're not motivated in the minute. He ain't motivated by them, bro. He's not joking when he's saying he looks at AJ a certain way and he's not joking. He's dead serious. So that's why he's like, I'm going another route for now, bro. Because you can see he's a man that's like, he's got to be motivated.
Like a John Jones and
Even just a Wilder.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
Wil-
yeah.
Wilder,
Wilder
you know,
motivated
you know you got
'cause he knows you gotta be
to stay smart. You got to stay sharp or you're going to sleep. That's
like
it.
the last fight.
But he,
The
yeah,
last
yeah,
fight. Look
but
how
he-
many times he got dropped.
Yeah, but he's looking at the rest of them, like, easy work.
Yeah.
I don't even have to fully turn up 100%
Yeah.
for you, man. Bro, remember when he was going to fight Wilder the first time? I said to him, I picked him to win in it, but because I just know how good he is.
Yeah.
So and that's why he was looking at Wilder and saying, I'll fight him now. Don't matter.
Yeah.
I ain't
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
looking
yeah.
and saying, you ain't got the skills like me.
Yeah.
You understand? But Wilder's shown him something that's earned his respect. But when he says these things about AJ and about
All of them.
he believes that, bro. So that's why I think he's going on these routes. He's like, yeah, I'll deal with that. Usyk, skill for skill, would give him a hardest time. But I think the size.
I think that would be the most boring fight we ever watched.
It would be. It would be.
You reckon?
Chess match.
Chess match, and then even if Usyk's find a success, Fury would just go southpaw for the whole fight, take his left hand away. Like, as in, I think he'll just find a way to just make this easy. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he does. He makes shit look easy, bro. That's the thing. But White versus before we move on from boxing, White Josh.
What was you gonna say?
White Josh.
I thought he was gonna say white versus black.
No, I'm not doing that. Trying to get my cancer. Yeah, the man's trying to get us cancelled. I'm going for one Baghdad. It's because I was onto him about the next thing, you know. He tried to set me up. But White versus black. White versus Joshua. What we say? Doug, go first.
White versus Joshua. Who's White again? Oh, White. Dylan.
White again.
Yeah. Fucking. I don't know. I think AJ. You know what? Listen, shout out Dylan, yeah. But I feel like. I don't know, though. Because this one, AJ just come off 2 losses.
No, he just won the other day.
Yeah, but the win the other day didn't look. He did like he won it, which he needed to do mentally, but he didn't look himself in it. I don't know. It's just not. If it was maybe 4 fights ago, I would have said AJ in it. But I think it's close. But I think AJ takes it because I don't know why.
Styles, man. I reckon AJ does it.
Yeah.
I think they're both. I think we've probably seen the best of both of them.
Yes.
So like they're on the. It's just who's where. AJ's just if all we need is AJ to turn on the gangster mode, like just not care anymore.
Yeah.
Because he's looking a bit careful.
Very
Very careful, man.
And it's clever. I get it. Like I get it. It's boxing. You got all of that. But as in, people feared him, and if he needs to get that, he needs to strike that fear back. He needs to find a way. If you can get that back, the whole landscape changes.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, but with AJ right now, I think since the Ruiz fight, he's not been the same. Yeah. It's that in the back of his mind of I can't let that happen again. So, but I know if I stick to the fundamentals, that will not happen.
That's it. That's it.
So I'm going safety first, and I'll win that.
Do you know what happened? Yeah, I remember the same thing happened with Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, I remember thinking I'm a big Floyd fan, which means at that time.
Don't say you thought Pacquiao was gonna beat Floyd.
No, but I was scared. Like I meant I didn't want Pacquiao. Every fight Pacquiao had, all of that, I wanted him to lose because I just wanted Floyd to win.
Yeah.
But I remember in 2011 thinking Pacquiao's so like aggressive and like he don't play by the book. He don't throw the shots that's supposed to be thrown. That he's a nightmare to fight. Like he must have been a nightmare. But as he got technically better and throws correct shots, and all of a sudden he's doing things that you're used to seeing time and time again. Yeah, he's getting fundamentally better, but he's probably getting easier to beat. Yeah, because he's you know what I'm saying? Like he's getting better, but easier to beat. He's better off with his flipping that martial arts kind of style, like because you ain't seen that. Yeah. And you start like doing things correctly, jabbing and hooking off the jab. Like we know those sequences, like they're on autopilot. So I think when you're too careful, you're too easy to beat.
Yeah, you have to take a moment there. When you mentioned Pacquiao, Rex likes to take off his head, take off his hat.
Look, man took the camera down. He said he's fucking.
The camera had to get changed.
Yeah, he said he's fucking talking about my guy.
President, Justice putting a special lens on for that. Pacquiao. I'm talking Pacquiao.
Yeah. Watch this back now. The camera's all gonna be in your face like this. Bare mad shots, bare off cuts, looking all wild.
He looked like that Philippines thing, man. You can't mention Pacquiao.
Yes,
the camera province.
Yeah, the whole country shuts down. He was telling man like,
he's the king. He's the king. One of my brothers from Del Youth went out there and was training with him from. He was training with him for that Pacquiao fight, for that Mayweather fight. Like like when they was getting up and going on the runs in the morning, all of that. He was part of that camp.
Yeah, sick. So yeah, you're saying Dillian, you're saying AJ wins.
AJ wins.
AJ wins. I'm saying I think AJ wins because I think he's gonna stick to the script. And I was looking at the two of them together. I looked at it and I said, I see how AJ is gonna go about trying to do neat and tidy.
And that's why I got the hunger like he did before.
Why we'll go for him?
We'll go for it.
Go for him. But
do you know what concerns me a little bit about that heavyweight scene and AJ in it? Look at all the heavyweights, bro. They're tapped. Every last one of them super tapped, except for AJ. And not that he's not tapped because he tapped out in the second Usyk fight, but like they're all madmen. Like Chisora's mad, White's mad, Fury's mad. Like they're all just nutters.
You have to be slightly crazy. You gotta be slightly crazy, bro. You don't have to. You don't have to be, but there's benefits to being crazy, of course, bro. Because
you're delusional. Like you just don't feel like you can be beat, even though you have been beat. Like you don't care.
Well,
that is crazy.
Well, you think Dillian thinks he can?
Like every press conference, man's trying to reprogram the thing like he's brand new. These times we saw you lose twice, fam. You know?
Yeah. No, brother. Dillian don't think no man can beat. And he ain't joking.
But the thing with Dillian, do you lot think he's got better? Like, since he's gone pro, since like even the AJ fight, do you think he's got better?
What? He got better after the AJ fight, definitely.
No, definitely after that, but do you feel like you said, do you think he's peaked now?
Probably. I'm trying to think of where his peak might have been. Like maybe the Parker.
Yeah.
Parker.
And bro, it's a money thing as well. Success, your lifestyle changes. You've done it. You've climbed the hill, bro. You reached the top of the hill. Your family situation has changed. Now it's just you as a man and how hungry you're gonna be. But he's done everything he could want to do.
He's overachieved, probably.
Overachieved. Overachieved. He's a legend. He's a legend for the thing, bro. Man, them rate his thing very highly. But AJ might have his number still.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I don't think
Eddie might
AJ would have
have
took it
number.
if he thought he could lose.
But yeah, that's Eddie Hearn already.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn. I
You know
don't
what I
think
mean?
he would.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Eddie.
Won't say
I don't
too
think
much on
Eddie.
that.
I don't think Eddie would have let him take that one
No,
if he thought it was going to be an L on there.
Exactly. Right. What we looking out for? What's coming next? What's coming next for me? Because you're doing a lot.
Do you know what? I don't even know. I cross bridges as I come to them. I don't really even plan. I don't even know what's coming. But it's more of the same, innit? I think this year, more boxing.
Yeah. What's your number one focus?
Number one focus is always the studio, you know? It's always the studio. Like, when it's all said and done, the main thing's always the main thing. Like, it's important for me to remember that. Like, once fight week's done, I'm able to turn boxing off and get back to audio and music and just producing all the things and blah, blah, blah. That's always my main thing. So I'll just want to grow that a bit more. I'm not even fussed about this Savage Dan guy, you know?
Right.
I'm not worried about that me that much. Like I just like to like have like little like business shit going on here and there. I like to almost like not necessarily make money as I sleep, but like I want it. You know, like how everyone gets their 15 minutes kind of thing. I want it to be that like once man's done, it don't mean the money's done.
That's right.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right. All right. We skirted past it, but I got to ask you about this. So you was there, your studio. I don't know if you engineered it as well. Them man come in and made Into.
Yeah.
Was one of the first joints they made in there.
Yeah, but it's different. Like so, that wasn't even a session. Like I've known Louis from like
Yeah. What's the back?
young. Like that's my brethren.
Yeah.
So we was just in there. I don't even think the booth was even like made like that. So like, as in like, it wasn't a session. It wasn't a music session. It was just chill. It was just like this. So and then I've run a beat, and it's just happened. Like it weren't Western at the time. It was them three, like Aki and Hailey are obviously cousins. That's Els's lot. There was a few other people in the studio. It just happened. Like it weren't a session. It weren't a nothing. Like it was just gold. You know, like when you just strike gold.
Yeah.
And like Hailey just did it. It was probably the first. I reckon that tune is the reason we have the scene we have. That was one of the first ones where labels took a chance on it, on something that come from like the actual ground, not like, you know, like at the time they were still rocking with Wiley, Wretch, like the top of what we had. They was rocking with that, but they wouldn't really touch anything that had come from the ground, innit? That was still Channel U-ish, like that was still Channel U days. That was the first one that they took from the ground, and it worked, and because of it, like they realized they could do it time and time again. That was honestly, I think that was like the first one, you know.
So you man are chilling in the studio and what man just said, what just like that, literally.
I don't even think it was words at first.
That's why I didn't say the words. I was just
The first version, I've still got on my computer. It's not called Into, it's called Lying. Like that, it's like literally like the. Yeah, I don't know how he did it, bro. But he's a genius, innit? Like he's a genuine genius. Like, yeah, I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just happened, and because of it, loads of things changed. Like, I can't really even take no credit for it. I was just facilitated it.
Yeah.
That was
What was
it.
it like watching that take off? And how fast did it take off?
Quick. That was a few weeks. The first video, it was summertime, so the first video was like a barbecue in West. It went on Channel U. Then I think there was a bidding war between a couple labels. Took it off Channel U quickly. I'm talking like that was on Channel U and off Channel U.
I don't remember that being on Channel U.
Quick, yeah. The first video was on Channel U. It came off quick whilst they're bidding for this. That's it, and then redid the video, and then all of a sudden it's on bass or whatever it was back then. And then it was go time. You know, like you couldn't even really get away from that song. Like you couldn't. Like it didn't matter what station you turned on, where you went, what shop you went in. Like it was there. It was everywhere for like a year. And that was easily the fastest. You know, you see like fast come ups now, but at the time that was the fastest I've seen. That was like boom, like done, 0 to 60 quick. And then now when you look at the scene's crazy. You know, like. You just need you just need one. You just need one. and a top level video, and you're gone. You're way out of here, and you could be from anywhere. I remember back then, like you couldn't be from Birmingham, Sheffield, Manchester, really, and cut through. And now, like they're killing it over there, killing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a big one still.
Yeah.
You studio man, so you must love music. Who are you listening to?
Do you know what? I'm always way behind. Yeah, I don't like taking in music when everyone else is taking it in. I wait a little bit.
Like Doug, you say that as well.
I say that.
Right now, I'm rocking with. Is it Nath Smalls?
Yeah.
Rocking with Nath right now.
Rock clap. Shout out Nath. I see Nath on the weekend. Shout out Nath.
I'm rocking, and I never really was paying that much attention to what he was doing before. And then I'm not sure if he dropped a new project or something. Something's happened, and I'm just like, hold on. I'm just like, hold on. Like, I love like the little Dirks and like I like that innit. So when I'm hearing like, I'm like, hold on, what's going on here? Like, what? This has been here all this time. I didn't really play it. But other than that, I'm like Scraps, shout out Scraps, all of that.
Brother, you know what's so funny? As I was coming here, you know, I was listening to, on my way, I was listening to Scraps and I was saying, I need to pick up Scraps.
I've done another
crazy. That's
couple
the
of his
artist,
albums.
bro.
I've got Scraps hundreds of times, man. That's my guy, man.
I'm a biggie man.
So yes, Scraps obviously, Potter. I like real rap. I like rap kind of thing. That's more. But I also fuck with R&B and all of that. So it's just like,
come on, I can see that.
Come on, man. I'll do the slow jam thing and come on.
Say it with chest, you have to.
Have to, man. I got range.
Bro, balance. Boy, balance.
You need balance.
Balance. I'm just listening to Bear, Kill, Murder all day, man.
Yeah, it's long, man. Yeah, I need a bit of, that. So yeah, I could.
What R&B you recommend? Give the people a little recommendation. Who you listen to in the R&B slow down section?
You know what? With slow jams, I'm still like way back.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm even listening to you know who.
No, you can't
Bro,
say
I
that.
didn't say no.
You can't say that.
He didn't say that.
You can't say
You
that.
said that. You said that.
Yeah. Cousin T.
Cousin T said
Cousin T still listening to I Don't See Nothing Wrong. I don't fucking Cousin T.
Yeah, say
Yeah,
that.
he still don't see
Yeah,
nothing
like
wrong.
there's not that. You know what? There's not that much
It's the old school.
R&B. Yeah, as in you know what it is? We're in the UK. There's not that much.
There's a new R&B group though, innit? There's some youths that are trying to take it back.
Even then, we
old
weren't
school.
really listening to UK.
Yeah, I wouldn't even really listen.
Do you know what it is? There's
From the States.
Angel's
Yes,
cold.
Angel's cold.
But he's always been cold from way back
Yeah.
when he was releasing tunes as
I
Sarash.
don't really get the recognition that he deserves though. Like.
Yeah, but do you know what? He's written so much music for everyone. Like, if you're in music, you know what he's done and how many tunes
Yes.
that don't have his name on it are still his. Like, he's running the show.
Yeah.
But UK R&B it doesn't get no love really, innit?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't really. Yeah, I'm listening.
What's
to
the last
old
one?
school
Damage.
American shit. Man said damage.
Damage. Yeah.
Get a romance and that.
Yeah, big tune though.
Get a romance is a big tune.
Get
brother.
Romance is a
Romance
big tune. I listened to it the
brother.
other day, like Sunday.
Yeah, big banger that.
Yeah, come on. I weren't listening to it Sunday, but it's a big tune still.
You know, I went to the Chucky and Taser slow jam thing.
Yeah. They were running that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta run that. Them gal will love that. Gal love that tune, you know.
Of course they do.
That's a big tune, blood.
course
Get a
they do.
romance.
Yeah.
That just means basically you're getting clotted. That's get a romance, man. You're gonna get some food afterwards or before, but you're getting clotted. That's get a romance. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, that's who you're listening to. Yeah. What about the new gen? Who you listen to from the new gen?
I can't even really work out what the new gen is now, you know, because there's always a new one. Like, it's not even a new gen. Like, every 2 weeks there's just
There's a new guy.
someone new. Like, obviously, like, Digger's from my bit, innit? So, like, I love Digger, like, from early. Like, before them lot got, like, a band, innit? Early doors. But they was recording with me in my studios from, like, early doors.
Yeah, tell me some of the artists that's come through your studio doors then.
They all have.
Anyone from your bits, and more, they've all come through your doors.
Yeah, anything from my bits. Do you know who hasn't? Which is crazy because it should have.
Go on.
And he's never actually recorded. Well, like AJ Tracy, but he never recorded that man.
Yeah, he's your bits as well. It's proper.
Yeah, he's proper.
Four doors down from me. He lived 4 doors down from me.
Yeah, he's not rating your thing.
Nah, it's just like.
That's it. 4 doors down.
4 doors down. Man, got the deal.
That's making
I
it
got
clear.
the deal. I was like, yo, Dan, what I'm going?
Years ago, I remember being you know, like you hear the name AJ Tracy from Grove, and I was like, there was no such. I remember thinking, there's no AJ Tracy from Grove. Like this is before.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no such thing as an AJ Tracy from Grove.
You want some more, Dan?
Yeah, let's run it.
Yeah.
Flipping.
Take it with you, fam. Take it away from me, man.
I remember I was in studio with Novelist, yeah.
Shout out Novelist, my guy.
Yeah, I was in studio with Novelist, and he said my brethren's coming through, but he's from round here, AJ Tracy. So I'm like, all right, I can't wait to see who this is, like whose face this is that comes through the door, because all I'm hearing is, there's someone who spits called AJ Tracy from Grove. We could never work out who it was. It's slightly older generation now, innit? He comes through the door. I was like, "You're AJ Tracy." I couldn't believe it. I've known this kid my whole life.
So he did come through your door.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. But he didn't come to like record. He come to jump on something with Nov.
And he's literally from just a few doors up.
For me, that's it.
Yeah,
Crazy.
And you never come back.
Nah, like I see him every now and then. Them lot's obviously got their own bedroom pattern, innit? Like they must have their own thing going on.
We're just battering. It's like filthy. Yeah. We're just battering.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nah, but you know, these men have got their own thing. That's all.
Always. Yeah.
I'm just running joke. But all right, yeah, that sounds dope. Everyone's been through that studio still. So yeah, AJT. What was the other name? He still has come to the studio though, bro. You can't.
Yeah.
Because you just said he's.
And you know what it is? I'm going on like I even know who's in my studios. You know what I'm saying? Like there's bare times I don't.
You don't even know who's
in there
been through.
Yeah, the bookings.
Yeah. I don't.
Bookings are just booking in, but he has been like, you know, us like. Whether if you come for a feature, you still came to my studio, so he's on the list of people that came through still. So he's actually come to your studio. I can't even badger you like that.
There's even like big. I got a call from Little TJ the other day. I didn't even know who that is.
Yeah, come on.
I didn't know who it is.
I only found out about Little TJ the other day from my son. I didn't know who that was still.
You didn't know about Little TJ.
I didn't have a clue. I don't know.
I know about Little TJ.
But yeah, there's been big artists, even like from America, all of that. Like, there's always, you know, like when they're here, it's one of the renowned studios, isn't it? Like, when someone says, "Oh, I need a studio," man, my studio will pop up as one of the studios, kind of. Thing.
Yeah. So you've got your fingers in a lot of pies in a big way as well. Media relations guy for Boxer.
Yeah.
Sky Sports. Boxer's the biggest company right now as far as Sky Sports for boxing. Any Sky Sports, have they got see like Eddie Hearn had the exclusivity deal? Is that what Boxer's got now?
Yeah.
Any boxing on Sky Sports will be through Boxer.
Well,
they're talking about getting the thing fight though.
The what fight?
Eddie Hearn playing City Buggers.
With what?
The Wilder AJ fight.
Who's talking about getting that?
Sky.
I mean, White.
Yeah, but
Sky will show that.
But that's the AJ White fight. Well, all right, cool. It's complicated because when fights are made, sometimes
cross networks.
You can either go across networks, and some networks work together, and some. You know what I mean? Like you will see, like when Boxer came in, Boxer tried to work with everyone. Like Boxer have worked with Matchroom as well, on the all women's card. We Boxer have worked with Queensbury. We had Joe Joyce fight Joseph Parker, and we went on their show. We have like that. We try to work with everyone, but obviously you know how it goes in boxing. It's cold wars here and there, and people want to hold their corner, and they got their own assets to worry about and all of that. But when someone like a Saudi, for example, come in and buy a fight, they've bought the fight, they've bought the rights. The money, that's it. We've paid you. Like now we get to decide what we want to do with it, and they go to whatever they see as the best option for them. And for example, the AJ Usyk fight, this second fight in Saudi, that was a Sky fight. When you would assume, because AJ had just signed a deal with DAZN, that it would be a DAZN fight. That fight wasn't included in that deal. So it's complicated.
That yeah.
Do you remember? So like, there's more to it than just because somebody signed to this doesn't mean they can't go over there. There's more to it. Is there a belt on the line? Is there an advantage somewhere? What you don't want to do is send a fighter over there, and then that fighter lose. That's it. But it happens. You see what I'm saying? That's
happens.
Upset.
It happens, man.
Happens.
It happens. When you don't work together, we lose. The fans lose. You see what I'm saying? When it's all said and done, yes, I have to think of my Boxer head on and what makes sense. But also, I'm just like, I want to see that fight.
Yeah, 100%.
I want to see that fight. That's what I'm saying. So like, I hate when fights get held up for no reason. I hate it. Hate it.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to all of those fights. Looking forward to see what's coming from you as well. So, boxer we've covered. You Filthy all the way. How many times do you turn up at Filthy? You're not there. Are you there every?
Nah, I should be. But do you know what it is?
I'm busy in it. Things happen. Can't be there all the time.
If sometimes we're like the way it's recorded is like you might record once and you might not record again for 2 weeks, and it will just so happen that will be on a fight week when I'm in Manchester or something happens that if you miss that recording, sometimes you're not seen on screen for 6 weeks. Yeah. So like it looks a bit madder than it is. But yeah, like the other day I'm meant to go and film Filthy. I'm on my way. I get a call from my school. Oh, my daughter's sick. I have to do a UE, and now it's another 2 weeks probably before I'm on there again. So it just happens, man. But like I enjoy Filthy. Like you see, like how you lot will enjoy coming here, therapy. That's it. Like that's it. Like you come here,
100.
relax, no misses. Yeah, that's it. You're just cool. That's how it is for us, man. We like recording, 100%.
Yeah.
So,
What about you lot? Live shows?
I was gonna talk to you about that in a little while. Yeah. All that's to come. All that's to come.
Yeah.
Nah, live shows. People have been screaming out for live shows for a minute, but like P said,
let us know that you're all gonna,
bro.
Let us know it's wanted, innit? And then we'll put it together.
Do it. I swear to you.
Yeah.
And sometimes what I'm gonna say is not always demand equals supply. Sometimes
definitely.
Supply equals demand. Yeah. Just show them it's there.
I know.
And they'll book.
Where the savage part come from? How do you get the savage damn part? It's because I know it's some madness to do with gal and all that, innit? Some savage.
I don't know. But I didn't give it.
Or is it the one bang?
Do you know how many Dans there's been? Bare Dan. I had so many names.
He knows where Savage came from, you know, but he can't really say. Right? I get it. I get it.
But when the camera comes off, it'll be like, Savage came from.
Yeah. I know.
There was bare aggression in it. Yeah,
I know where Savage came from.
Savage came from this next thing.
Yeah.
No, anyway, yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
It's been a good one. Savage Dad in the building. Dougie Doug.
Come on.
Step.